So what's up?
My examples obviously aren't going to get me anywhere. So, I will concede the argument, and we'll move on.
So, my topic was this bullying in general in the Star Wars fan base, and how when I was reading things about that, when I was reading about the whole situation, everyone was blaming the entire fan base itself. They were saying
everyone.
So, like, major
social media
and social justice warriors were blaming.
So not everyone.
Star Wars fans. They were blaming Star Wars fans.
Who?
The media.
The media. They were literally
Media
blaming,
as in, like, news media.
No, not like Fox or anything like that.
Well, I don't even think I don't think the topic's popular enough to be on.
Yeah.
It probably isn't.
So it's probably like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of, like, it's a small, stupid
I know
news
Mark Hamill just said something. Like, he just came out on it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Mark Hamill posted that he...
Did he say grow up?
He said that the Star Wars community has always been very opinionated, one way or the other, but that overall we're very polite. Like, the majority are people that are able to talk to each other, and yes, we don't always agree, but we don't fucking resort to bullying.
Yeah.
The majority of us don't resort to bullying.
Because the
We
reason
do get our fur up every once in a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dirk and me.
Oh, fuck you, I do not.
But I mean, the thing is that I am a very strong believer that I don't believe, even if you are a celebrity or anything like that, I don't believe that you should be bullied or anything. Yes, you should be able to take the punches and you should have a thick skin, but I think everyone who is an adult should have a thick skin.
Alright, assholes. Define bullying.
So my definition would be any sort of harassment, either physical, verbal, or cyber.
But now you have to define harassment.
Yeah, you do.
Harassment is more like if I'm going to be like, keep pushing you, and keep pushing you, and keep pushing you.
So repeated
remarks.
So, like what I do to you every time you come over.
But I have a thick skin, and I just know you're going to continue doing that, so there's no stopping that,
So?
I just deal with it. But she also had, this is a few thousand people, I'm imagining.
Well, to be fair,
I'm sure it was more like 6.
But the thing is
But
that
I'll see if I can
those
get
6...
I don't think it was 6. I think it was more than 6.
But with that group of people, they could probably also do a whole bunch of nasty things.
Well, such as?
I think, like, it's the matter of when all you're hearing is negativity. You don't want to hear nothing but negativity. People want positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they do.
Like, you want positive reinforcement.
No, I don't give a fuck.
No, you do.
I really don't give a fuck. What is bullying?
What she did. What she got, man. Not what she did, what she got.
You bitch! What she got?
You know what
she
bullying-
got?
No, yeah.
Okay. That's bullying.
Yeah.
So,
She was getting hateful
you're
remarks.
reading stuff.
She was getting hateful remarks.
So if you read stuff that you find offensive, that's considered bullying.
I think what he's trying to say is if that's all you
Do you understand?
You're trying to make me look like a social justice warrior.
No.
No, he's not. He's trying to define that.
I'm trying to show that you people need to grow the fuck up. People are going to say shit. It may be a lot of people. It may be a few people. But you need to fucking grow up.
But the thing is that this is a constant.
None of this is actually hurting you.
This is a constant of sis. Well, the thing is that she got death threats, and her parents got death threats.
Death threats is not bullying. Death threats is
against the law.
That is against the law.
Yeah.
That's intent. That's criminal intent.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And she could easily get the law involved and have cops come in.
Death threats is
restraining
something
orders
different.
on people.
Yeah.
But if it's
I don't like you, or you should go to hell.
You did a shitty character, and what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not
that type thing.
What my understanding is, it wasn't just that. It was just more of just pure toxicity.
You're
Yeah.
so close with that. See, that would be bullying, because I'm treating him like shit. Which, I do that anyway.
Yeah, I don't consider that
It's
bullying.
condescension.
You're giving me shit.
Condescending.
It's condescending.
Yeah, whatever.
We kind of do that to each other.
I condescend myself sometimes, so go fuck yourself.
We do it to each other.
No. The proper term is go fuck myself.
No. Politely go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck myself.
Go fuck
Because
yourself.
you're angry with yourself.
He's not angry with himself. He's telling them to go.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking rude. You should give him comments. You should bully his ass.
Bully
I
the
want to
fuck
see
out of me.
some super bullying. I want to see super bullying.
Subra.
Yes.
Subaru bullying.
Subaru bullying. Bowling. Subaru bowling. Because he can't pronounce bullying.
I know.
Bullying. Bullying.
No, that's too many syllables.
Way too many syllables. Are you pronouncing, Y 3 times in that one?
Like, Kashyyyk.
Yeah, there you go. He's pronouncing every letter, multiple situations.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dirk, were you ever bullied in high school or in middle school or anything like that?
You can say that.
Okay. Were you bullied?
Yeah.
And I was bullied.
Yeah.
Okay.
In elementary school, and I don't wish
you know what I did?
What?
Fought back.
We're not allowed to do that anymore.
Fucking pair of balls.
We're not allowed to fight back in high school anymore.
Who says?
In high school.
Fuck
the actual
I
rules.
really
if the
wish.
bullying isn't allowed anyway, if the bullying isn't allowed, then fighting back isn't allowed.
I would.
Fuck them. Fight back.
That's my dad always taught me
People,
that.
learn. Fight back. That's bullshit.
Well, that's,
You don't put up with this shit.
that's kind of what they're doing. I mean, why do you think SJWs exist anyway? That's their form of fighting back.
It's bullying. What they do is bullying.
That's because bullying begets more bullying. We have a different perspective.
No, it doesn't. Because when I got bullied, and I fought back, I ended up with a friend the next day.
I never did.
You fight back, you find the common ground.
I never fought back.
And these kids are brought up to be pussies to begin with their helmets and their knee pads, and you can't drink out of the hose because you might die. And
to be fair, there are a lot of really bad things in water nowadays.
But again,
I mean, there are.
Again,
have you seen Flint water?
We made it.
It's not water,
but we made it through.
It's true. We did.
We didn't need helmets.
We were able to ride. We were able to go out on our own and ride around on bikes in the neighborhood and not have our parents need to worry about.
Exactly.
See, the thing is pedophiles existed
after dark.
Yeah. Well, the thing is people seem to think all of these things that exist now that are more.
It's all new.
No, it's not.
No.
Pedophiles existed when we were growing up just as much as they exist now. It hasn't changed. It's just you hear more of it because. Information is more prevalent. We have the internet. So all information is at your fingertips. You can pretty much see, hear, and know just about anything instantaneously. Yeah. So you gotta compare that to the fact that when we were growing up, the internet barely existed.
It was just starting when I was in high school.
Barely existed. Dial-up. You had to wait 10 minutes just to finish the connection.
Yeah.
Fucking AOL, that dial tone. Jesus Christ.
I'll throw that up.
56K wasn't even the first modem.
No, it was
older ones.
14.4.
Yeah, those were fucking Jesus. Oh my god, I hated that
See,
shit.
the thing is that I'm technically part of the generation that we lived only in a world with internet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't have internet until I was in middle school. So I still grew up with a childhood, an actual childhood, being outside, playing in the dirt and everything.
You exist in a very close in between area. Like a lot of the kids that are coming up nowadays have literally grown up like internet at their fingertips.
And they have cell phones already. When they're like 6-year-old, they have cell phones already. I'm like,
well, that's because a lot of their parents get really paranoid and they want leashes on their kids at all time.
No. What it is here. I don't want to watch you. I'm over here.
Well, it's not just that. They also use that.
They don't want to take responsibility.
Well, it's not just
they
that.
Put them in front of fucking TV. They put them in front of their phone.
Also, they want to know where they're at all the time, or be able to get in touch with them at all times.
Which happens in the Star Wars universe too. It is connected, and we're getting back to that now.
Yeah, we will be
eventually.
But I mean,
very roundabout.
Social commentary. Sorry, guys.
This episode is going to be called "Considered Social Commentary."
I think it might be.
But I don't like any bullying really whatsoever. I mean,
none of us do.
When I give you shit, I don't consider that bullying. Do you consider that bullying?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
But the thing is,
you don't like bullying,
but somebody
you don't
else
like bullying.
would.
You don't like bullying, do you? Like you don't condone.
I like
bullying.
doing it.
Fuck you, Dirk.
You're being contrary. You're being a contrarian. You don't condone bullying.
No, but
oh god.
People should stick up for themselves.
I'm on top
of that too. But the thing is that in high school,
I don't condone bullying.
I fought back with my bullies, and I got suspended from school.
Fuck them.
The thing is
we're not allowed to touch each other anymore. Or
bullshit. Who's making those rules?
The fucking high schools.
Fuck
because
them.
they don't want to get fucking sued.
That's exactly it. It has nothing to do with the bullying or the fighting back. It has to do with them covering their own fucking ass.
Why do you think, this is going to sound bad, but the series 13 Reasons Why, Season 2 covers bullying and all that stuff?
Oh, is that the one with the kid from Black Mirror?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, that was something about the end of the world.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
End of the fucking
world. They cover bullying, and I relate to a lot of the characters, because
What is it? 13
Reasons Why. It's a very, very socially...
the bitch that killed herself and then left notes for everything?
In the first season, yeah. I don't know about the second one.
I relate to a lot of the characters and everything. I don't condone any of that or anything like that.
Right now, it's a very, very... It's a very provocative show. Because it causes a lot of commentary. A lot of commentary. People are opening up dialogues into what bullying is and
because they're actually showing what bullying can be. Like at the the second to last
episode. He said is, you said can be. What's the difference?
Is. Yeah. He's looking at it from a perspective of like Black Mirror. He's like, this is what could exist.
Well, it's also
whereas I look at Black Mirror as like, this is what exists now.
Okay.
I see it as it can be very extreme bullying because it's also in there with a lot of like the 80s jock and 80s kind of feeling to it. That it is literally an 80s movie in 2000.
So like Breakfast Club.
Kind of the Breakfast Clubs. You have like the different types and all that stuff. Where in my high school, the cliques.
You're always going to have that.
In my high school, we didn't really have that many cliques. Everyone did actually get to talk to. There were bullies still, but the jocks were also drama geeks. The jocks were also with the bands and everything like that. It was a very different high school. That might just because of my...
We had that too.
But the thing is that this is very more like the jocks only hang with the jocks, and that is it. They are a brotherhood.
So it's an extreme...
It's extreme high school.
It's an extreme version
now,
of the shit that we already knew about.
I went to a weird high school. I didn't have any of this.
The last episode shows the kid get a broom stuck up his ass.
He got sodomized by a broom.
Yeah. And then
to me, that's extreme.
Yeah.
That is extreme. I never heard that in my entire life or anything.
No,
like that.
there are cases of
homosexual
individuals being
cases,
tortured.
maybe, but it's
there
not
are
the
cases.
norm.
It's not the norm. There have definitely been situations like this that have existed and have been brought to light through media and everything like that.
All right.
But it is in no way the norm.
Let's bring that back to
that's what I'm trying to do right
Let's do that.
now. At the end of it, he decides to shoot up the school.
Okay.
And everything. And I've never had any thoughts of actually shooting up the school, but I've
You've
always
never
wanted...
been sodomized by a broom.
True, but I've always had those extreme
I'm sure
ideas
he's had
of...
thoughts of it.
I've wanted to hurt that bully really, really bad.
Okay.
And everything like that. With the whole going back to Star Wars and everything, I don't think anyone should be treated poorly or anything like that. We are a very strong community that is centered around movies that are trying to bring up people.
Well, movie and a culture.
Yeah, movie and a
Honestly,
culture. Star Wars is a culture.
Star Wars culture.
And I don't like how people are portraying in the media that it's all the Star Wars fans that are doing this fucking bullying. I absolutely fucking hate that.
There. That's
It's
what I was trying to get him
but
to get
I don't
to.
fucking like that.
It is a small percentage.
Yeah.
That
But
does
because
the
they're
shit, the
loud.
trolls.
But because they're louder than everyone else, which is
Why
true.
are they louder?
Because
than anyone
they-
else?
they're-
because people are drawing attention to that.
It's also because they are trying to get their word out more and more and more and more.
Remember,
That's not how you get louder.
the positive is never stated as much as the negative. If you do a good job with something, it's this way working anywhere. If you do a good job,
It doesn't make for good
no
news.
one says anything. They just keep doing whatever. But if you do something bad, all of a sudden now people are like, "Why'd you do that? You fucked up. How dare you? You know, blah 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 blah." All the negative kind of connotations and all that stuff. But if you do something well, you hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like not even positive reinforcement, and that's generally the way it works in most things. So it would work the same way in social media. In social media, the majority do not find offense with Kelly Marie Tran.
Mm-hmm.
Marie Tran?
I don't find her offensive, no.
No one.
I don't find the character offensive either. I just think the character is pointless.
Yeah.
So, would that be bullying?
No, because you're not actually picking on her. She's. I'm sure if you sat down at the table with her and simply stated, "I have nothing wrong with your acting. Like it has nothing to do with you.
And if she
You
breaks
acted
into-
and portrayed it well." She would probably sit there
And
and
if-
just be like, "All right,
Well,
that's your opinion."
But if she were to break into tears because I said that, I would tell her to grow a pair and move on.
I don't think she would.
I don't
in
think
that
she would either.
Yeah.
And that
that's-
means there was something else that had to have happened, and if you say there were death threats and stuff, okay.
Well, there were.
Yeah.
So
Then, yeah.
it was
But can't you
beyond.
block those people?
Yeah, you can.
Then, again, grow a pair.
I'm sure she.
It is
was-
digital shit.
I'm sure she was trying to do everything she could with the means that she had available, but when it's
Pure
overwhelmed, like I mean, I understand that it comes to the statement of you care more negative than positive. So I'm sure the negative was the majority of what she was seeing through her outlets, and honestly, I have nothing against her pretty much just cutting off all ties with social media because, honestly, social media isn't all that great at this point. Like,
and it's
a lot of it is
hindsight.
opinionated tripe, is what a lot of what you see on social media is. It's not even facts.
Yeah.
It's just opinionated tripe.
Except for the BlueMilk podcast. We are
Opinionated tripe.
mostly factual. We get to be factual during the editing process.
90%
During
of the time.
edited process.
Oh, okay, I was
no.
going to say 90% of the time I
So
don't know what the fuck I'm
that's
talking
it.
about.
We do have to base a lot of our opinions off of fact. Now, it doesn't help that there are two forms of Star Wars canon.
No, that doesn't help at all. In fact, that pisses me off. I gotta do 2 sets of fucking research when I do the editing.
That doesn't help in the grand scheme of things.
No, it doesn't.
But we do try to keep all of our opinions to
Relatively.
either one of the factual canons.
And if we get our facts wrong, we make sure that we say...
We
yo,
call each other out on it.
especially in the editing bay.
Because if we don't, Russ will.
You don't know you made the big leagues until at least like 20% are dislikes.
Well,
we haven't got a single
if
one
we get
yet.
20% dislikes this time, out of all of them, it's going to be your fault.
I know.
Okay.
But we've been waiting for it. You even said.
None of you like this. I want to see all thumbs down. Okay?
Yeah.
No, they're not going to do
this,
that.
No, this is a test.
Oh, they will. It's for me.
This is a
If
test.
you're watching, do a thumbs down.
No, it's a test. Exactly. If they get to this part, it's not like, they get 5 minutes in, like, I like this video, and they never watch us again. It's at the end.
I haven't really checked. Can you do both a thumbs up and a thumbs down?
No, you can't. No,
you can't do
one or
both.
the other.
Yeah.
One or the other?
So
Oh, okay.
this is a test. If you really enjoy us, dislike us.
Nothing but thumbs down,
Nothing.
but everyone shares it.
Oh, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Share, subscribe, and thumbs down.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what we'll do.
Right.
That's going to be, don't like us, just thumbs down on us.
Oh, but like us on Facebook.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You can't.
Yeah, that's the only important one, really.
Yeah, we really don't give a fuck about YouTube.
You can't really, you can't thumbs down on Facebook.
No, you can't.
You can only
Fuck you,
thumbs up.
Zuckerberg.
Hey, let's bowling.
Have you seen him? Did you see him at the congressional thing?
Yeah.
He's a robot.
Oh, is he?
He is a robot.
Nice.
He sits there and he's just like,
Yeah, it's hilarious. He's either a robot or a alien still trying to learn our culture.
he's a lizard.
He's one of the
Oh, wow, that's a different podcast. That's conspiracy, UFO shit, lizard people.
We do conspiracy, or have conspiracy.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, we do conspiracy.
We do hypothetical.
We do conspiracies about what could exist in Star Wars.
That's not conspiracy, that's hypothetical, asshole.
It could be Welcome to the BlueMilk Conspiracy Podcast.
No, the conspiracy is that new canon, that Palpatine.
Legacy canon is actually the real canon, and this whole Disney thing is a farce.
Shit.
That's our wishes. Luke will wake up. Luke will wake up. Like they reshoot 8, and it's just like
It
Luke
was
wakes
all a
up.
dream.
And then it's like all the Disney stuff is just a dream.
I love it. Oh, I'd be so happy.
You and a lot of other people.
I'd be so happy.
We can do this in 2 parts.
You saw how heated I got about the whole.
Mary Sue.
I was trying to avoid the SJW references, but
you
that
can't
is
nowadays.
what is happening in Disney. We can see it happening.
Yes.
There is no doubt. It's not a conspiracy. It's not hypothetical. It is what's happening. She is pushing her SJW shit into the Star Wars universe.
It's happening in most movies nowadays.
And it is.
Except for Jurassic Park.
Because I'm seeing it in...
No, even in Jurassic Park.
I saw it in the Avengers. It's starting to get pushed into there, too.
Yeah.
With Black Panther.
Well, no, Black Panther is a character in comics.
He is, but they pushed the...
It seems
I don't want to get into that. Okay, let's sit with the Star Wars.
It seems that Black Panther was very ideally situated to make a lot of money based on the media perception at the time.
And it didn't make a lot of money. And neither has Solo.
Black Panther made a lot of money.
Based on
It beat out Avengers.
Based on what it cost to make it.
Oh yeah. No, I mean,
Solo,
to be fair, the closest, approximate, if you want to talk cost to amount made, Deadpool's the biggest one.
Oh, that's fine. No, I believe it, because Deadpool was a huge draw.
They spent $5 million, and they made $100.
It was a huge draw. It was a low-budget
huge.
movie to begin with.
Yes, it was.
So, yeah, it was a huge draw.
Han Solo.
Han Solo has not done well at all.
Yeah, it was one of the most expensive.
He spent way too much money, and I think they're still in the red right now. And it is now 3 weeks after the release.
Well, we're dating the episode by saying this.
The episode, so... Well, they know we pre-record.
That's true, they do.
They're not dumb. Well,
no, they're
few
not.
of you might be, but the majority of you are not dumb. I'm not going to name the dumb ones because
first and foremost, we don't even know
bullying.
First and foremost, at this point, we don't even know all the people that are watching this.
Okay, I know just on probability, there is at least one dumb one of you out there.
For every 6.
No.
There's no ratio. There's no ratio.
No ratio. Just there's at least one dumb one out there.
And if you feel targeted, you figured out which one is the dumb one.
He has a point.
God, all right.
So
Han Solo.
for that one person, grow a pair. Anyway,
They also have help.
sorry, Kelly Marie Tran.
She's not that bad.
She's not the dumb one either. I'm just using that as an example.
Anyway, Han Solo.
So, Solo's in the red.
Yeah. They spent way too much. In fact, I think they spent, out of all the Star Wars movies, this one had the most spent on it.
Why?
I don't know.
On what?
I don't know.
It looks like all the other ones.
It does.
So, anyway, where was I going?
Miss Darth Maul.
No. They did a real bad job with it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like
He looked like a fat fucking black red thing.
So, with the whole SJW shit,
Yes.
and staying within the Star Wars universe,
Yes.
I have a solution.
Okay.
You want to push your political views. You want to push your social views. You want to be this politically correct bullshit. Disney, pay attention. And Kathleen Kennedy,
They're not paying attention.
I am
That's
willing
honestly
to hear
why.
from you. So, get a hold of us, BlueMilk Podcast, Facebook.
They're not going to consult us.
Here's the solution. Do a Bane trilogy. Because Bane covers all that shit. Farfalla.
Wait, you mean he's homosexual?
Valentine Farfalla. Yeah. The way he's described. He's very flamboyant.
Okay.
He's very colorful.
Yeah.
He comes across as very fairy.
To be fair, okay, so
A very nice man.
To the people out there that have never read or know anything about Bane, the Bane trilogy that he's referring to is a trilogy of books written by Aaron.
It's also very awesome. No, it's
Karnas.
Drew
Karnowski.
No, it's some.
It ends with a Y because
it starts with a K.
He is Russian. He is Russian.
Yeah.
Regardless,
We think he's Russian. He may be Portuguese.
This book series is a wonderful tale of a boy that starts from nothing and becomes something at the end.
Kind of like Luke Skywalker, only dark.
Yeah.
It's like
Except Darth Bane has military training.
And he's also bigger. A lot bigger.
a lot bigger.
I mean, when you grow up in a Cartosis mine,
Bane is a big dude.
yeah, he is. He's a very big dude. But
You can't cover all the bases with the Darth Bane trilogy.
Yeah, you can.
Now
you got the females. You
Yeah.
have strong females.
Strong females.
Xana.
Yeah.
Not just Xana.
Not just Xana,
Because there's the one that Bane fell in love with. Kind of.
Rain.
The Xana is Rain.
Xana is-
Fuck.
Yeah, no. So if we're gonna go chronologically, there's Bane, and then I think there was a female member in his unit when he was in the Sith.
Yes, there was.
With the Sith troops.
Yes,
And
there was.
so there was that chick, but she's really just a side note, so don't take any offense to that. But no, the main female leads would be essentially the female student that Bane kind of has a romance with.
That was a Jedi.
She had the whip,
Yeah, she had the lightsaber.
I can't remember her name.
and he had to kill her.
I'll throw the name up.
Fuck. What was her name?
I don't remember.
It's
it.
alright. I'll throw the name
But
up.
she straight up had to be killed because she went cray. She went full cray.
She went like a hot cray though.
She was hot to begin with. I mean, why do you think Bane fell for her? But it's the crazy hot scale. Like she was super hot and super crazy. Like she was in the no-fly zone. Guys, no-fly zone. Look it up. Hey, crazy hot scale.
And he still flew the zone.
Oh, he did. But he had the force to defend himself.
I like how you put that.
He had the force to defend himself. But then there's Xana, who is Darth Bane's apprentice, who also becomes by the second book, she grows, essentially the main character.
She grows into herself. She comes of age.
She's more of the main character than Bane in the second book.
She is,
because the second book discusses her. And then in the third book, it kind of comes to this whole culmination where it's Bane pretty much in a battle of will with his apprentice to determine who the actual master is.
Well, that's because he loses his advantage.
He loses
at the end of the second book.
He loses his physical advantage.
Yes,
he still has the will. The physical.
Oh, but his
power.
Armor.
Yeah, but it's when his armor pops.
Yeah.
It does.
Yes,
it legit pops.
Yes, it does.
I need to reread the second one. So
it looks and
I
pops.
probably need to reread the first one, to be honest, too.
It's funny as I've read the trilogy only once.
I know. I like rereading those.
I understand. I probably should reread them. I haven't.
So yeah, it's pointless now because Disney.
Maybe that could be the first book we do as part of a book club.
We could. Yeah, let's do Path of Destruction. We can.
Okay with that.
We can. So anyway, the point is, Disney has already fucked this up. There's no way to fix the damage they've done.
That's not true, because I wouldn't say it's that fucked up.
It is.
Star Wars
they have
so
much.
No, the thing
they have divided the fan base.
The prequels divided.
The prequels divided.
That started it. That did start.
Right now, Disney is 2 for 4 right now. 2 for 4.
Two? What do you mean 2 for
2 for 3?
2 for no. They have 1.
Oh, 3 for 4. 3 for 4.
Yeah, they're at 3 for 4.
Explain what you're talking about.
Yes. 3 positive, 1 negative. Han Solo has received, for the vast majority, a negative kind of overall connotation. Okay. But like Rogue One, 8, and 7 have all fairly been positive.
I
give Rogue One a positive.
Rogue One's my favorite one. Yeah. Rogue One is my favorite one.
Rogue One was.
And the beginning of Han Solo is literally my favorite Star Wars movie, and they need to make it. Come on.
The beginning of Han Solo?
With the trenches.
Oh, where he was actually, like, in the war?
Yes.
Where it actually shows, like, the real war
in Star Wars? Yes! That's what I want! Give me that!
Instead of Poe flying straight at a dreadnought, being like, why haven't they launched the TIE Fighters? Or any of the other, like, Imperial Star Destroyers that are with the dreadnought?
I saw...
Shooting anything at all!
A meme that I saw today that describes this whole thing is that it has, like, Disney's like Empire First Order, and it's the T-Rex from Toy Story, and then it shows the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and it says Legacy Empire. It's literally what it is.
That's accurate. That's so accurate. Disney canon is the toy from the T-Rex toy from Toy Story, and the Legacy canon is an actual T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
All right, I'll agree with that.
It's like,
all right. So, in my opinion, and I'm sure I'm bullying Disney to some extent,
they should have a tough skin at this point.
They should. And if you don't, go fuck yourself.
You have enough money to build their skin.
No shit. Well, we're not getting paid at all.
Mr. Kennedy, call me.
Mister?
Yeah, I'm sure she's a dude. Anyway.
That would make a lot of sense.
She sure has balls. Anyway,
she does.
So Disney has already fucked things up. So had they not already fucked things up and gone away from the Thrawn trilogy like they should have?
Well, you mean that they shouldn't have? They shouldn't have gotten away from the Thrawn trilogy.
Yeah, they should have gone with the Thrawn trilogy. That's what he's trying to say.
I think that's
words just didn't.
It would be extremely wise to do a Bane trilogy.
No. Bane Netflix series.
Yeah, that would
because then you can go more in depth. So each book can be a season, so you have more hours.
I think they make more money off of the movies than
they'll make more
series.
TV series,
and they're gonna merchandise the shit out of it anyway. I mean, but they got fucking Solo cups.
If you look at the overall expenses of something, even if you look at merchandising as a factor.
It is. It always is.
As a factor, a TV show would probably be a lot cheaper to fund than a movie. Because, I mean, Han Solo is the prime example here. And honestly, if they I don't think they could do a Star Wars movie.
Seinfeld made? A lot.
But that's because it's been in syndication.
How much do you think it cost?
Not anywhere near as much.
And how much he was making per episode?
How much?
Seinfeld alone was making per episode?
How much?
I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you after.
Oh, okay. He wasn't making a lot, was he? Was he making a lot?
We will discuss it after.
The thing is that it's not about... I don't care about the money. Disney, you have enough money to make this. Okay, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. They can do
so right now, money is not my thing. Yes, you want to make money, but yes, you'll make more money making a movie. But
they're going to make more off the Marvel universe than they will the Star Wars universe.
At this point,
questionable.
I'm sure they will.
They have more planned for the Star Wars universe than they do for.
You're doing with Infinity War, but whatever.
The thing is that
I like that picture.
If you want the book pretty much remade and all that stuff, and cut a little bit of the boring stuff. I mean, there wasn't much boring stuff.
No,
but there's
in the first book.
Yeah,
there was a little bit, but that was introducing the characters.
But the thing is that if you boil that down to 2.5 hours, it won't be a good movie.
Yeah, the trilogy. Or, well, each movie. I mean,
so each book would be a movie. So, boiling Path of Destruction.
Into 3 movies?
Into one movie.
Say it again.
Boiling.
Yeah, do it the way you did. Boiling.
Boiling.
Sorry, I was bullying.
Boiling the first book into 2.5 hours. I will not get the same thing.
I don't think you could do the books justice. It would be like, it's exactly how they did with, like, Lord of the Rings.
Which is why I think Lemony Snicket's
However,
they
did The Hobbit into 3 fucking movies.
One
that should have been on one.
True.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
True.
Well, actually, no, it could have been 2 movies. 2 2-hour movies. Because I watched the 4-hour supercut.
It could have been.
The only version of The Hobbit that I've ever seen was the fan-edited supercut that they cut all 3 movies into one 4-hour movie.
I saw the animated Hobbit.
Oh, no, I saw that with Leonard Nimoy.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was a trip.
That's the way it should have been.
It didn't do justice to the book, though.
No, it didn't.
But if you watch the 4-hour supercut that a fan made of the trilogy that came out, and they cut out all the stuff that isn't in the books, and it's 4 hours, that could be cut into 2 2-hour movies, and that would be the book, straight up. But you couldn't do that with Bane.
You cannot do that with Bane. That's why I'm saying, because if you do, like, going back to 13 Reasons Why, 1 hour for each episode, they have 13 episodes. So you have 13 hours for each book.
You want 13 episodes of Bane?
Of the first book, yes.
Of the first book, you could do a lot. It would definitely help with, like, character development. You would actually be able to connect with the character. Instead of sitting there and just being like, I have to make someone feel connected to the character within the first 15 minutes, or they're not going to feel at all connected
to first 3 episodes can totally be on his... Well, the first 2 episodes can be on his homeworld.
That's what I was thinking. The first 2 episodes would have to be him
on the Composer's
mines and getting in the fights.
The next 2 would be the part where he's in the military.
That would be like 3 episodes.
3 episodes?
Easily.
You want it to be... Okay.
You could easily draw that out into 3 episodes because it's literally like him in... It would be the war.
Yeah.
Him in the war on that planet.
And we are doing hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2...
All right, Disney.
Yeah. So, the Darth Bane trilogy needs to be a 3-season Netflix series. Or whatever.
3 seasons.
Well, it doesn't even have to be Netflix because Disney's coming out with their own things. So why don't they just do it on that?
I would like to see Netflix do it. Then I don't want to see Disney do it because, again, we have the issue of them putting their own fucking thoughts into
I get
the story.
But I feel like a series is less likely to have something like that happen. And the story itself pretty much is in line with their thoughts already, so I don't see them doing a whole lot.
It should
and also, the thing is...
They get into Farfalla and Hoth and all that fairly quickly.
Yeah.
book one.
Which you can totally do that.
General Hoth, but
Yeah.
not Hoth, the planet Hoth.
But Planet Hoth is actually named after General Hoth.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we
And
understand.
Legacy.
Yeah, we
Anyways,
understand.
the thing is that where was I going? Crap, I lost my train.
Rusan. You were going to Rusan.
No, I was not.
Because that's
Jakku.
where he started. No, he was not on Jakku.
He wasn't on Rasan either.
Yes, he was.
That was
Rusan was the planet
The
where...
mine?
No, that was where the thought bomb went off.
Oh, yeah. But we were talking about the beginning when he was like on the mines.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of that.
That was like
what
an
you
asteroid.
could do is you can develop
It was a
a.
moon.
If you want to keep it a continuous series, make it the Sith series and start from Darth Bane and go continue.
No,
And then you can
because
do
the
with
Sith,
Darth.
the Sith were around long before Bane. So if you
but
want to
you
do a
can-
Sith series,
They
you can start
were.
with
So then,
Klein.
okay,
Okay, so
you don't want to start there. You can start with Darth Bane, then you can do Revan, and everyone would love Revan.
Yeah.
Everyone would
but
love
actually-
Revan was before.
But you
Bane,
can
so
totally
do it in order,
No,
asshole.
Fuck you!
That's
Star
what
Wars
I'm
series!
bullying me.
Star Wars series is not in order. It goes 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. What the fuck is
79.
that? Yeah.
No. 1, 2, 3. Rogue One, Solo, or Solo Rogue One. I don't know.
Not Solo and then Rogue One.
Okay. Right. And then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, and then 9. There'll probably be some between 6 and 7.
Well, and then you forgot about Clone Wars. You got Clone Wars. You got
Oh,
1,
shit,
2
Rebels.
Clone Wars.
What about
3.
Rebels?
You got Solo, then Rebels, then Rogue One, then you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stop bullying me.
And then you have Star Wars Resistance, which takes place between 6 and 7 now.
Oh, yeah, because
Oh,
that's
shit, that's right.
that
Yeah.
new show they're going to do,
When
right?
does
And then-
that start?
I don't know. Probably next year or so.
So
So
at least that has Phasma.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
and
that'll have Phasma?
there's
The computer made a noise.
so the Star Wars series does not go in order, so it doesn't have to be in order. So your first 3 seasons could be Darth Bane. Your next 3 seasons could be Darth Revan.
No. Marco Ragnus.
Yes.
No.
Can you add us?
No.
You could do the Force Wars with the Jedi.
Oh, shit. See,
Hyperspace
that's where you
Wars.
should start this shit.
Story.
Start from the beginning.
No.
Just go.
When, like, they didn't even have lightsabers back then.
Well, I don't want
They
to
have
start at the
Force
beginning.
sabers.
Why?
Because then you can add a whole bunch of other stuff beforehand. Because then
Answer the goddamn question. Why don't you want to start at the beginning?
Because if you start here, that means you're limiting yourself.
You're not limiting
how are you
yourself.
limiting
Because
yourself?
then you
You're
have to-
starting
you
from
have-
the beginning.
Exactly, but you have to go in order. What happens if you come up with an idea that's like, oh, that could have fit right there, but we can't do it anymore because we're doing it in order.
Then you do what Disney has done.
What?
Oh shit, let's do a solo movie.
It's true.
Let's
They could do like
Rogue One.
a special episode or whatever that is
No,
like this
it's
is
a
happening
special
over here.
series.
No, just do Darth
It
Bane.
doesn't have to be
This
in
is
order.
the Sith series.
They could do
It
it
goes
even-
this way.
Well, it doesn't have
This
to be the
is
Sith
the
series.
Jedi
It
series.
could be.
It goes this way. Oh shit, this should have been here. This is the should have been here series. It goes this way.
Lost Stories.
Yeah.
The Lost Chapters. Star
The
Wars.
Lost World of Star Wars.
No, Star Wars Lost
So
Chapters.
that's what legacy canon is.
Velociraptors.
With lightsabers. And jetpacks.
And
Oh my god.
And Mandalorians.
Yeah,
Holdo would be awesome.
Lightsabers. That would be
Holdo
awesome.
would make too much sense in this.
Velociraptor. Mandalorians riding Velociraptors.
Oh, God.
So Holdo needs to
Versus Borg and
whatever the hell
Tauntauns.
her name was in Jurassic Park.
No, she
just
is
like
that chick.
just like Solo meets Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
great.
and they have a double date and they go out and
Yeah.
they do shit. It's great. This is going to be a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Alright.
We will call it. What will we call it?
I don't know.
It needs
The-
bullying.
No,
Disney bullying.
the
The bullying of Disney.
No.
for your consideration.
The passion of the bullying.
For consideration, part 1, part 2.
Crucifying Disney.
For your consideration,
For your consideration, part 1, part 2.
that would make that is the most.
No, because nobody's going to care about that title. It needs to be something intriguing.
We're not
Passion
BuzzFeed,
of the
dude.
Star Wars.
We should had that.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the passion.
Yeah, look up the
episode
titles.
Oh.
Passioning
Yeah,
about episode
would you
2.
quit putting periods after the fucking titles?
Why?
Because they don't need to be there.
Oh,
It's
I'm
a
putting
title.
a period.
It's a title.
I'm
It doesn't
putting a
need
period.
fucking-
Period.
You know what? I'm taking them all off. Fuck you.
There's no titles at all.
Stop giving the titles periods.
The Passion of the
not
Christ.
time.
Period.
No. Then if you're going to do it that way, then you need to have a space before the period. A space. At least 3 spaces.
3 spaces, then 3 more periods.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. No
Right,
one.
okay.
I'll do 3 spaces and then 3 periods.
And then put just to piss off the editor.
I'm not gonna do that.
In quotation marks.
But no, we had the Passion.
You're not putting the periods in the quotation marks?
I'm talking about just to piss off the period.
Oh,
period.
Piss off the
Should
period.
we,
Yeah.
should we finish?
Oh, yeah.
Should we close this out?
Yeah, you know what? Take us out. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us for this 2-parter, because, yeah.
We got heated.
Yeah, some of us had some things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth
I
Bane.
did.
Dirk Bane?
Dirk Bane? No, Darth Bane.
Darth Bane.
I said-
I like Dirk Bane.
I don't.
Dirk Bane?
Dirk
I'm not
Bane.
calling you Dirk Bane.
It sounds like Kurt Cobain.
Dirk Cobain.
No. Yeah. Too soon?
No. There we go. We got the hyena laugh.
It took 2 fucking episodes. We got it. Anyway. Take us out.
That's some serious offending.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, alright. Yes, it's funny because he's dead.
That's bullying. You can't bully the dead.
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Thank you for joining us for the epic that has been the past 2 episodes. There were some ups, there were some downs.
There's some sideways, there was some forwards, backwards.
There's a lot of sideways.
We did a lot of maneuvering, that is to say, listing slightly to the left. There we go. We had to adjust. Regardless, we hope that if anything, this will start a commentary on the overall topics that we've discussed here, and that everyone would be a little bit more open to talking about it instead of just trying to brush it under the carpet and ignore it, because honestly, there's really no reason to ignore it.
Why would you brush it under Chewbacca?
He's a walking carpet. That's different.
To be fair, he's a walking carpet. You can't really brush
No,
anything.
you can't
underneath
do that
him.
because you can't even
He'll
say
just
that because
walk away.
that's bullying.
You can't brush anything underneath him because you can't even brush him. It's considered.
Well,
You can't even brush.
It's considered offensive to Wookiees to brush them. Same thing with brushing their teeth. Won't do it.
What are you trying to say?
You can't brush your teeth or brush your hair if you're a Wookiee. But yes, thank you for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. Thumbs down on YouTube if you'd be so kind.
Please.
Just so that we can get a few in there, because you haven't hit the big time until you got at least 20% dislikes.
Like us on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Share.
Yeah.
This video.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Thank you all for making our Han Solo review insanely well viewed.
For us, that's
even,
pretty impressive. We hit, as of this particular recording, we have hit
900.
Hang on. We have hit 257 micro% of the United States population. You guys are great.
So we were just thanking them about making the Han Solo review.
Oh, yeah.
So share this shit. Share it. But
Throw
give
it
us a
out there.
thumbs down on this video.
Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Because you can't on Facebook.
Facebook,
thumbs
this
up.
way. YouTube, this way.
Yeah, well, this is mostly because we're not really pleased with YouTube's policies.
No, it's not because of that. Don't try to put like a social commentary on this.
Don't bully YouTube.
They get bullied enough as it is. I don't care.
Just dislike this fucking video.
Yeah, that's true. That's all for us.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
And leave us a comment.
Yeah.
And subscribe to this video. Or hit the The red fucking button that says subscribe. Do it.
Leave one-word comments.
Oh, that'd be great. Russ, don't, cause...
Oh, no. An entire paragraph, one word at a time.
Fucking... No!
Oh, it's gonna be like 100 fucking comments.
I'm okay with that.
All from Russ. I want to see this.
He is gonna do it, too.
I am hoping he will. I am hoping.
Russ, you're awesome.
Russ, don't be a dick.
Oh, I love you, Russ. You got it.
Oh, that means my email's gonna be full.
Yeah! Yes! Oh, it's so good. So good.
Listen here, Disney princess. Oh, I'm sorry for bullying you. Sorry.
Yeah, what is it, a big guy? I have a big guy come in to solve all my problems. That makes me Disney.
Yeah.
Did you see the Kylo Ren one?
What?
There was a Kylo Ren. Well, there's a Kylo Ren meme where it was the. You know how it's for Wreck-It Ralph 2 in the trailer.
He doesn't see it.
It's the Disney princesses are talking to the little girl from Wreck-It Ralph, and they're asking. She's like, I'm a Disney princess, and they're asking her all these questions that pertain to like what happens to become a Disney princess. And there's memes out there, and one of them involves Kylo Ren, and it's like, is your hair really long? Do you have magic hands? Do you have magic hair? And it's like, it's Kylo Ren for all of it. And then at the end, it's like a big man to come and solve all your problems is like Snoke or some shit like that.
I was right! Kylo is a Disney princess! Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Come to the dark side.